pond. In the first dream since you left, I found you at a cabin by water, muddy, shallow, disappointingly ordinary. But you were there, solid under my hands, your back and shoulders real enough to touch, your skepticism about swimming just as real. You sat cross-legged in 2 feet of brown water while I fumbled for swimming shorts I'd never find. And when I returned, you were cold, surrounded by family but separate from me, making it clear through our daughter's careful question that proximity wasn't guaranteed. Well, I'm not moving, so if he can't find a spot, he can sit somewhere else. Even in dreams, I recognized the distance you'd put between us, that familiar withdrawal when you felt unseen. So I sat behind you and tried to warm what I could reach, offering hot cocoa to someone I wasn't sure could taste anything anymore. I don't know either, because you never bring me anything. And there it was, the thing my waking mind already knew. I have been absent even in my presence. Your urn sits on the kitchen table like an accusation, while I fill the void you left with whatever numbs fastest, doing just enough to not get fired, sleeping when I can, drinking when I can't. But here's what the dream couldn't show, what I would have said if sleep had given me a few more minutes. I'm sorry, I haven't forgotten you. I'm drowning in remembering you. Every breath is remembering. Every silence is your absence shouting. I'm not neglecting your memory. I'm barely surviving your loss. It's been 3 weeks, and I'm still learning how to exist in a world that has you in past tense. The dream wasn't you judging me. It was me judging myself, giving voice to the guilt through your mouth, because that's how grief works. It turns every shortcoming into proof that we're failing the people we've lost. But you knew me for 24 years. You knew what survival mode looked like. Knew that sometimes love means just making it through the day. That sometimes the urn on the table isn't neglect, but the inability to decide what comes next, when next seems impossible. 3 weeks is no time at all. 3 weeks is still the acute wound, still the part where breathing counts as achievement, where showing up to work is heroism, where port and sleep are tools, not failures. The pond was muddy because grief is muddy. You were cold because loss is cold. You were disappointed because I'm disappointed in myself. But if the dream had continued, I would have told you this. I'm doing the best I can. Some days that's very little, but it's enough to still be here, still trying, still loving you, even when I can't figure out how to love myself through this. And maybe that would have been enough to sit beside you in the shallows, to be forgiven for the unforgivable work of learning how to keep living.